Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we speak, Rigathi Gachagua's legal team reveals ultimate plans to save the deputy president. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua had hopes with the National Assembly. Remember, during the tabling of this motion, 291 members of parliament voted yes for this tabling of this motion. And so after tabling of this motion before the House, Rigathi Gachagua had hopes that when the time for voting comes, he was going to be rescued by these members of parliament. But it turns against him, as yesterday, 281 members of parliament said yes for this impeachment. In other words, they supported the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. And so this motion has been directed to the Senate Assembly. So Rigathi Gachagua is no longer having hopes with either the National Assembly or the Senate Assembly. And whatever he's doing now, he is now seriously having his team led by lawyer Paul Mwite, who seeks to refer petition opposing the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua to Chief Justice Martha Koome and wants CJ to impanel judges to hear the case. That is what is happening with Rigathi Gachagua. And already, as the way I want you to watch the Paul Mwite leading the team of Rigathi Gachagua in High Court. But is there possibility of court, of course, rescuing Rigathi Gachagua? Because at all, there's no hopes in the Senate. Anything can happen the way it happened yesterday in National Assembly. Listen to what Paul Mwite is saying, and the lawyer of Rigathi Gachagua, Ndegwa Wanjiru, they are arguing before the court. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking this video. So this is just a way of reminder. Please, at the same time as you watch the video, ensure you like the video. Let us listen to these lawyers of Rigathi Gachagua.
My Lord, it is our submission, without going into the merits of the issues raised, that the petition here and the application for conservatory orders raise very weighty and disputably very weighty constitutional issues of Standing Order number 64, 2 and 6, the Standing Orders of the National.
64 or 64?
It is Standing Order number 64 in brackets, sub-rule, and sub-rule 6. So it is the Standing Order number 64, sub-rule 2 and sub-rule 6, providing a period of only 12 days to deal with and dispose of impeachment of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. I should add, it's also the one that applies to impeachment of the President. Lord, the Supreme Court, in the case of the Cabinet Secretary of Health, regarding public participation. So the issue we will be arguing is that this standing order providing for that drastic time limit within which public participation in terms of the guidelines by the Supreme Court. I am deliberately not going into those guidelines at this stage, just pointing out my law. We will be saying that the 12 days limitation is in head-on collision with Article 50 of our Constitution.
Must be beyond the normal legislative processes undertaken by the Parliament. It argues, Your Lordship, that public participation is the only avenue where the people can exercise their sovereignty under Article 1. In determining whether or not a person elected through the universal suffrage can be subjected exclusively to the mercy of the National Assembly.
Now, I think Rigathi Gachagua's resolution is that William Ruto has pocketed both houses, the National Assembly and the Senate Assembly. And so he has no guarantee that these members from the Senate are going to rescue him from this mess. So he's directly putting his team to go and defend him in courts, because now this will be a matter of serious case, that all the gross misconduct that were alleged before the National Assembly and directed to the Senate will be exhausted well, and the witnesses will appear before the courts and see how things will be. Remember earlier on, Kawira Mwangaza was impeached by the Senate, and his case, or rather not his, her case is before the courts. Is there a possibility of Kawira Mwangaza being rescued? Because remember, as we speak, the Senate is also having fear that if they don't serve Rigathi Gachagua with justice, the court might come out, seriously exhaust all this gross misconduct against Rigathi Gachagua, you know? Because remember earlier on, they rushed to impeach Kawira Mwangaza. And so, Kawira Mwangaza's case is before the court. So, it means Kawira Mwangaza has not been removed as the governor because the case is still before the court. But as we speak, remember one thing, it will be like an intervention from the Senate for them to rescue Rigathi Gachagua. Because remember one thing, they have rejected this 11-member committee. And so it will be 47 senators who will be discussing about this issue. And if truly they will found, or rather not found, they will find that Rigathi Gachagua, these charges is true and has grounds to remove him, then they will do so. But again, Senate is fearing that the court might do it otherwise. You know? And the court might force these members to revisit this. And that is how Rigathi Gachagua's position is likely to be saved at that point. Remember, if it was only the Senate to rescue Rigathi Gachagua, then I think Rigathi Gachagua angekuwa give up. But as we speak, truly, you can see a way of Rigathi Gachagua being rescued, which for me, I cannot guarantee you 100%. But there's a possibility of Rigathi Gachagua being rescued either in the Senate or in our courts. Because now, the team of lawyers, led by Paul Mwite, they are requesting this case to be forwarded to the Chief Justice. No? This petition should be referred to the Chief Justice, Martha Koome. And Martha Koome will have a team of judges who will be hearing this case. Then later, they will decide on the fate of Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.